First off, to all you fucking turds out there saying, oh, we should have drafted Carson Wentz. Oh, we dropped the ball not drafting Carson Wentz. The Josh Gordon situation is why the Browns didn't draft Carson Wentz. That's why the Browns drafted a plethora, whatever the fuck you want to say, of receivers. They knew this day was coming. They knew they gave him one more shot, and Josh Gordon knew that too. That's why I believe Josh Gordon will sign with another team within the next 2 weeks. He'll miraculously get out of rehab, be cured, and hopefully he fails another drug test. Wish nothing but the worst for that fucking piece of shit. But this is why the Browns drafted Corey Coleman. Because let's be honest about it. The Browns tried with no receivers for the last, 4 years under Ray Farmer, and it didn't work. I mean, you had to get receivers. So we got Corey Coleman, and thank God the Patriots were fucking stupid and did not sign Terrell Pryor, because then we'd only have Corey Coleman. But we have other receivers we drafted too, I think could be very good. Of course, maybe not on the level of Corey Coleman and Terrell Pryor, but I'm going to tell you something right now. We have Terrell Pryor and Corey Coleman. So we're in good shape with Duke Johnson. We have talent still. I mean, we haven't had Josh Gordon in, 2.5 years? Who gives a fuck? Good riddance. But this is why the Cleveland Browns did not draft Carson Wentz. You draft Carson Wentz, you got no one to throw the ball to him. Plus, you got no offensive line. So the Cleveland Browns, this is why we did not draft Carson Wentz. You get it now. We have a great receiver in Corey Coleman instead of a great quarterback in Carson Wentz. We didn't have any receivers, but now we have 2 receivers in Corey Coleman and Terrell Pryor. So that's why we did not draft Carson Wentz. I mean, think about it. Use your fucking head. The Browns, from the looks of it, they drafted, 6 receivers or 4 or 5 receivers? They knew this day was coming. They planned for it. Contingency plan. Something the old Browns never... In fact, the old Browns never even drafted a receiver. Sammy Watkins on the board, we didn't even take him. But by the way, Sammy Watkins and Justin Gilbert, who's a bigger bust? Sammy Watkins, you would think this guy's going to be a good receiver. Hasn't done shit. He's never even playing. So, it is what it is. This is why the Cleveland Browns didn't draft Carson Wentz. Now it's time to move on from the Carson Wentz wagon. I'm sure the Rams haven't, but it's time for you guys to.